Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad you're back as well. I want to come in by saying that y'all see that smoke? That's my incense. Y'all know I have like my incense. But, um, hey, y'all, today is August 17th. It's 10:34 right now. And I'm back y'all with another video. I know it probably look like I don't have any clothes on. I do. I do have clothes on. It's just it's strapless and sleeveless. But anywho, um I want to welcome everybody back. Thank you for the views. Thanks for the subscriptions, the likes, the dislikes. Thank you for everything. Like I always say that I'm very, very appreciative to all my viewers and all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Um I hope that everybody's having a good day today. It's such a pretty day outside today. I'm sitting by my window as usual, let some of the natural light in. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm definitely having a good day. I'm full. I just um I just had some delicious shrimp and grits that I made, and it was freaking delicious. Um, yeah. So I ate and everything. I said I'm finna get ready to gear up for this video. So if I'm moving a little bit slow, you'll know why. I'm moving a little bit slow because I did just nourish myself. And like I said, I hope you guys are having a good day. Now, I just recently put up a video. It's entitled "Try This." Please go back and watch that video if you haven't watched that video and take advantage of what's on that video. I feel like that video could really help somebody and could potentially be a turning point in somebody's life. So if you haven't watched that video, it's like a more recent upload. Go back and watch that video. It's entitled "Try This." So go back and do that. So today today's topic is um fear blocks success. Fear blocks success. And when I say that, trust and believe that is a very true thing. If you have fears that are so bad that it prevents you from doing certain things, then fear is definitely a huge blockage in your life. So, oh, that's smoking. It's a little bit smoky. I can put it out now. I got what I needed from the incense. It's provided what I needed. I can put that out. But yeah, fear blocks success. So, like I said, if you are fearful of something, I know as soon as I say that, you can think of something pops in your mind that makes you fearful to the point that it's stopping you from doing certain things. It's stopping you from getting to the next level on certain things. Um, Fear is definitely not a natural. It's not something that we need to have because it's very bad. It stops us from doing things that we really want to do, and sometimes fear can be so bad within us that it messes with our mind. It fucks with our mental like big time. It can have you thinking certain ways about certain situations that you don't need to think about those situations. So then also fear plays a big part in health. So it could not only be bad for our thoughts, but it's bad on our health as well. Um, like I've I can think of times in the past where I've had fears of things that it was so bad that it was like almost paralyzing, like to the point where I feel pain very extreme from how intense the fear was. And boy, it's something that I wish not to never experience again. I have been so blessed throughout the years not to experience that anymore. Um, but um, it takes me to question number one, and question number one would be, and you can write this down if you want to. But of course, I mean, if you watch the video, You can always go back and look at the video. But in question number 1, I wrote down, when you think about fear, um, what is the thing that makes you fearful? Like when you think about fear, and then you think about what makes you fearful, like what is the thing that bring on the emotion so strong that you can't even go do what you need to do. You can't even act on something because you're so fearful. So when you think about fear, what is the very thing that makes you so afraid? Like that's a question. Y'all write that question down and answer that question to yourself. Like answer that question for yourself. When you answer it, analyze it, and then you can go from there, which leads me to question number 2 that I did write down this morning. And that's just simple things that I think about myself. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff stems from things that I think about myself, what I think about it, and what other people might think about it as well. Because everybody's responses will be different because everybody is different. But the second question that I wrote down for myself, and would be the second question for you, is why does it make you fearful? Like, what is it about it that makes you so scared? Um, when it comes to the situation that you are fearful about. And then I wrote down a third question. I only did 3 questions. I did these questions for myself. And I did these questions to also share with you all. So lead me to question number 3. Um, what are some things you can do to ease the fear? And when you think about things that make you feel a little bit better about the situation that can possibly calm you down enough to even consider just facing your fears, what are some of those things? And I'll take each one of these questions and write those questions down. I really do advise you all to do this. This is not for me, this is for you. Write this down. Answer these questions for yourself because no one else can answer these questions better than you. So please take advantage of that. And like I said, the previous video that I uploaded, try this. Please take advantage of that as well. These things can truly be helpful. And I'm doing this myself. It's just things that I sit and I think about. Things come to me very regularly. So many things come so rapidly that I have to write it down so I won't forget, because when I think about it, I'll be like, man, I know somebody else can benefit off of this too. So I write it down for myself, and then the things that I think can be beneficial for you guys, I bring it to YouTube and share it with you so you can do these activities as well. And in hopes that it does help you. Um, and like I said, things come to me all the time, and I'll always have something for you. I've always have something for you because a lot of things, they come into my mind a lot, so I always have something for you. Um, I could share a story with you guys about fear and how the one thing and one and only thing that used to be such a problem with me and fear was I have a musical gift, like I said in another video. Man, I have a really, really, really beautiful gift as well. And I've always sang my whole life. Like, I've always been involved with something like that because that's what I'm drawn to. I've always been involved with something like this. It's always been a part of me, around me. And when I was younger, I didn't realize what I had. And when people would tell me, you know, what I had and what it did for them, for the simple fact that I was so afraid to share the gift, that I never realized that it was doing all this for people. And I knew it was good because I would sing and do something to myself in a good way. And the biggest thing that nobody knew that I dealt with, especially as a teenager, not so much in my adult years, because like in my, like now you can't get me to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter where I am. And it was just like my teenage years, I would have like paralyzing fear when it came to somebody be like, they always come to me be like, sing. Somebody told me you could sing this, sing that. Or it would be something in school, or it'll be a program somebody would call on me for. And then I didn't realize I didn't have the confidence in what I already had. And the fear came when because I didn't think it was all of that, but everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? So the fear came within me when it came time to share, and a lot of doubt. The doubt was like the biggest fear for me. Not, being able to do, as good as I do when I'm around everybody I love, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in my most comfortable state. And that was the fear kicking in. And the fear used to kick my butt on that. Like, I'm glad that there was just like a short time in my life when I deal with that. But when we talk about fear, this is like the top thing that comes in my mind, because I've never really been fearful in no other area in my life as much as that affected me when I was, a teenager and stuff, when I was younger. Like I said, now in all of my adult years, like I'm 35 now, so I can say throughout my whole adult years coming thus far, like I can just, do what I do, and just being comfortable. I already don't care what people think anyway. But at that point and period in my life, I cared when it came to the music. It never even mattered with me, and just, the way I was, and, the way I carried myself. I was always just me. But that I can definitely relate to. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm bringing you out something, it's always something that at some point in time in my life that I can relate to this. So yes, I can relate to this too. Just like other stuff I can relate to. It's just that I don't know. I think when I went through more in my life, I valued what the gift was that God had gave me, because He gave it to me because He already knew the things that I would have to endure in my life, and I had to have some comfort. Along with Him, I had to have something else, and He gave me that with birth, and He knew what He was doing, because it's very therapeutic for a lot of people, but for me, it's so much more. It's so much more than just therapy. It's very deep rooted in my soul. It's just so, it's a part of me. My soul is a part of me, and that is definitely, my soul. It sings music. My it That's just me. Anybody that know me knows that, and I live every word of that. Every bit of that each day. But you know, at this point where I'm talking about this, and um, I have so overcome that. I want you guys to be in a place too where you can overcome whatever that fear is that holds you back. Like, because I know it's a prison. It's a prison to be in a place like that. And I don't want nobody to be in a place like that. It's not a good place to be. And when I say, you hear me say paralyzing fear, I would be so afraid where I have pain shooting up my back, like literal pain. I'm not just speaking words, I'm saying from experience. Like, I would have shooting pains going up my back, and that's why I said paralyzing fear, almost to the point where I couldn't even stand. It was so bad. And I thank God, for stepping in to help me and show me that this is not something that should be against me, but this is for me. You know what I'm saying? This is for me. And that wasn't nothing but the devil, though. But, like I said, I had to live and go through a whole lot more stuff, to be able to appreciate what I had and connect with it solely the way I have connect with it. Um, it's just something that I had to go through. And by me going through that, I so deeply appreciate it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I'm in the place that I am now. And I want this for you all too. Whatever it is holding you back, please face the fear. Because everybody knows, if don't nobody know, I'm here to tell you today that just around the corner of fear is success. So if you let fear hold you back, you holding yourself back from success, or whatever the next step is to whatever you need to do if fear is standing in the way, because fear is nothing but a blockage anyway. So if you're letting fear stand in the way of something that you really want to do, it's nobody else's fault. You holding yourself back. You're letting fear be that blockage that keeps you from getting to that next level, or going to that next step towards your success. And it doesn't matter what the success is. You know what I'm saying? But if you're fearful, you will never know. So the fear you have to let go of. I mean, I'm not saying it like it was easy or anything. It's not going to be easy, but it's something that definitely needs to be done if you really want that. You're tired of being afraid. You're tired of living in fear. You will go through and answer all three of these questions. Answer them truthfully, being true to yourself, honest with yourself, and figure out what's your next move after you answer this. Because when you answer it, automatically you know what you need to work on. So if you don't do this, you don't take the steps to come out of the fear that you're in, you're going to stay in that spot. You're going to stay there. And you don't want to stay there. You want to advance onto something else, See what else life got for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to find out. Some good light, y'all. Some good light. But that's God light, y'all. But yeah, that fear is no joke. No joke. No joke. I know from experience. But if you do totally want to feel free of that and feel fulfilled, I advise you to take those steps. Take some steps. Even if it ain't my steps, you know what I'm saying? There's other ways to do it. If you feel better with doing it the other way, please do that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes you feel comfortable. But we don't want you so comfortable that you move too slow and you never still get anywhere. I want you to do something that's going to really, truly help, in the situation that you're in. Man, it's no fun, being fearful and stuff like that. If you're tired of it, make the moves you need to move. Make the moves you need to get ahead, to get away from that, and to close out those blockages that you don't even need in your life. That's holding you back from success and growth. And in this life, you do always want to excel, grow. You always want to grow from something. You never want to stand still in one spot. Y'all hear tapping noises. Me tapping these cards on the table. But this video will not be a 30-minute video because I really just been kind of rambling or whatever on those other videos. But I truly, 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 truly hope that you got something from this video today that you can take and you can use. And I hope so many of you take advantage of it. Please do. Like I said, this is not for me. It's for you. And if you're ready to do better, and if you want something different, you want different results, please take heed to this. Or whatever else you choose to take heed to, please do that. But I'm going to rock this thing on out the door. Now let's stop. But for real though, I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. Once again, I want to say thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Without you, there is no me. I can sit up here every single day and talk to this camera without nobody to watch me, nobody to comment, like, and share. It means something for me to be here, but it means something even more if I can reach somebody and I can touch somebody, with my experiences and my wisdom and my knowledge. Because you got psychiatrists and people out here, therapists, that you got to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using my gift for good. You know what I'm saying? Not so much for financial gain, but just for just to see people doing better, see people feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Because depression is a real thing, and I would never want to just see somebody go through something when they don't have to. And sometimes people probably feel like they don't have anybody to talk to. that they can't share with on a level like this, I'm always gonna be here until I'm dead and gone. As long as I can, got good health to get up and come on here and do this, I will do this. You know, um, and I'm doing this for you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's fulfilling for me as well, but I'm doing it for you guys. So once again, I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified. Every time I get ready to say that notification, I always get tripped up, but that's okay. If I gotta get tripped up every time and then get it the second time, that's what I'm gonna do. So y'all, so y'all be ready for that, okay? But I also want to shout out one of my friends. I shout out Orlando because I am so proud of my friend Orlando. He is, I mean, it's funny that I'm talking about the fear and stuff like this. I mean, he is somebody that has really been through a lot. And, over the years, I have watched him transition from one thing to another. And I have watched him do that and not give up. And even though he wanted to give up so many times, I watched him stay in there. He had to deal with me too. He had to deal with me too because I stay on the nigga's ass. You hear me? I stay on his ass. Um, but he's stepping out, you know, into other things. I won't say what he's doing because I always tell him to move in silence. Don't tell people what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell people what you're up to. It's nobody's business, especially if it's for the betterment of you. It's nobody's business because you got haters out here. I say it all the time. You got people that don't want to see you do good. Nobody wants to see you advance. They don't want to see you living your best life in the most positive way. Nobody wants to see that. Some people do, but a lot of people don't. Sad to say, but it's true. So you have to watch out for the people that's close around you because you never know why they're with you. They might be with you for gain of some type, or they claim that they're with you and they rock with you, but guess what? Them the ones that's hating on you the most. So you have to really watch who you're around. But I had definitely had to take out the time to shout out him. He looks at my videos and stuff and he supports me. Eventually I hope he gets around to watching all of my videos. But I definitely want to give a shout out for him. To him today. He was on my mind. So I throw a little something in there for him too because I let him know that what he's doing is not in vain. That he's definitely one day is going to see what it is that he wants to see, and sometime soon, this might be coming to pass for him. But he has never given up, and I really love him for that. I love him for that. He sticks to, you know, trying to get the best thing out of life, trying to come get ahead with something, and he doesn't give up. Lando, I love you for that. And I'll be talking to you later. I'll be talking to you later on. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I love you guys. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.